Let me say this straight, without beating about the bush. The market doesn't punish beginners. It punishes impatient people. Because impatience is expensive, loud, emotional, and predictable. And the market loves predictable traders. Most of you don't lose money because you don't understand Forex. You lose because you hate waiting. You hate silence. You hate doing nothing. You open your chart, you see price moving, and suddenly your brain says, bro, if you don't enter now, you're about to miss the trade of the century. So you jump in. No confirmation. No patience. No plan. 2 minutes later, price pulls back, taps your stop loss perfectly, then goes exactly where you wanted it to go. And you sit there staring at the screen like, this market is wicked. No. You were early. And early traders pay tuition. Here's a hard truth, the market doesn't reward urgency. It rewards timing. Let me give you a real example. You wait 3 hours for a setup. 3 hours. Your rules say, wait for confirmation. Price comes close, but not quite there. And instead of waiting 10 more minutes, you say the most dangerous sentence in trading, it's basically there. Basically there is how accounts die. You enter early. Price does what price always does, it breathes. It pulls back. And because you entered too early, that normal pullback feels like the end of the world. Your heart rate goes up. You start calculating rent money in your head. You move the stop loss. You close early. You re-enter. You overmanage. And by the end of the day, you didn't lose because the setup was bad. You lost because you couldn't wait. Impatient traders always do the same things. They enter early. They exit early. They watch every candle like it owes them money. They confuse normal market noise with danger. Professional traders. They enter late on purpose. They wait for confirmation. They accept boredom. And yes, boredom. If trading feels exciting, you're not trading. You're gambling with indicators. Let's talk about FOMO for a second. FOMO is when price moves without you, and instead of saying, okay, missed it, you say, nah, let me catch the last piece. That last piece is usually the reversal. The market doesn't chase. Only retail traders chase. Institutions wait. That's why they survive. Another example. You take one loss. Just one. Normal loss. Part of the game. But instead of saying, okay, next setup, you say, let me make it back real quick. That sentence has destroyed more accounts than bad strategies ever will. You jump into another trade with zero patience, zero edge, and maximum emotion. That's revenge trading. And the market smells revenge traders like blood in water. And don't get me started on demo accounts. In demo, you're a monk. In demo, you're patient. In demo, you wait, you breathe, you follow rules. Add real money, and suddenly you can't wait 5 minutes. Why? Because impatience comes from emotional attachment to money. You're not trading setups. You're trading fear. Here's something nobody likes to hear, the market is not slow, you are rushed. You rush entries. You rush exits. You rush recovery after losses. You rush growth. And the market punishes rushed people. 2 traders can see the same setup. One waits for confirmation. The other enters early because they feel it. One trader accepts waiting. The other needs action. One survives long term. The other keeps changing strategies every month. Same chart. Same market. Different patience. Now let's fix this, practically. First, if you're impatient, you're risking too much. Period. Reduce your lot size until losing feels boring. If a loss makes you emotional, your position size is lying to you. Second, remove the idea that you must trade every day. You don't. Some of the best trading days are days you don't trade at all. Third, define your rules so clearly that there's no almost. A setup is either there or it's not. The market will still be there tomorrow. Your account might not. Fourth, once you enter, step away. If you need to babysit a trade, you don't trust your system yet. Patience isn't talent. It's discipline trained over time. And here's the funny part, once you finally learn patience, the market suddenly feels easier. Not because it changed, but because you stopped rushing it. The market doesn't punish you because it's evil. It punishes you because impatience makes you sloppy. And until you learn to wait, the market will keep charging you for lessons.